they can't run it down. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Count is 1-2 now. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's really good coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Settling in now, Gordon Beckham. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 2 the count. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Line drive to center field. Pitts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Brandon McCarthy will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Brandon McCarthy has battled through some injuries throughout his career, and he is, when he's healthy, he's one of the better pitchers in the game of baseball. Big, tall, lanky guy, 6'7", about 210 pounds. Good fastball, not a great fastball. Has some sinking action. If Brandon McCarthy is on, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of ground balls early on in the count.
Digging in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-2 delivery towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, Wes Wunsch.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. And that's ball one. Fouled away. Hits. Base runner at first with one out. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Another full count pitch on its way. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping into the box, Jeremy Pitts. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Boop Bobo waits on deck. From the stretch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Bobo is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tools.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder, Jason
Here's the
Hayward.
first pitch to him. Strike. Now the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitor's bullpen.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today.
First baseman.
And how fortunate are we today to get to watch two guys up the middle make sweet music. Both Gold Glovers last year. The rapport they have with one another, they know where every throw needs to be. Their turns are crisp, clean. This should be special to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two and 0 now. Saltalamacchia, a native Floridian. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Fox, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 3-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Jeff Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Line, but speared on a hop. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
shoots this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with one away. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. The next 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Casto is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit at third. To his left, Middlebrooks. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. Will move to the third with no score. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Third baseman, Will Middlebrooks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. In there, 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Hard liner to center field. Pitts is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Shortstop, Vinny Maldonado.
So striding in, Vinny Maldonado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And it's fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Pitts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Ready now, Wes Wunsch. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Wunsch carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's a tough take. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at .327 with 43 home runs and 108 driven in. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. O'Hara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So stepping in, Stephen Casto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Beckham, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 21st round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind a solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-1 home to Beckham. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
In now, Boof Bobo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down the third baseline. Middlebrooks fields it cleanly, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
Standing in now, John Pitts. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays lead it 1-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Jason Hayward. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jason Hayward.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and Hayward has a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
At the plate, Jeffrey Fox. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1 ball, no strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ball and a strike. Off and running is Hayward. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so They were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
No one out with a runner at second. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Fouled away. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. So 1-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
A good job of hitting right there, D-Roll. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Tony Whiteman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Tony Whiteman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
In now, Jesse Pitts, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Right back to him on the mound. Beckham for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Third baseman, number 1.
Up next for the Rays, Wes Wunsch. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Pitts stands at first with 1 out. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. There he goes. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Throw won't get him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for sure. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off speed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Clear it.
3-2.
Got a full count.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Ready once again. Boof, Bobo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. McCarthy comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Two men are on with 2 men out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. Leading off the inning, Alberto Burke, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Into the box now, Vinny Maldonado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. The 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Not close. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that. Standing in, John Pitts. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Middlebrooks has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. It's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Tony Whitenack. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 1-1.
D-Rod.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here's the 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Middlebrooks is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Well, batter number 7 is the hitter.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that'll be all she wrote for Brandon McCarthy. Tommy Walden is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Walden.
Jesse Pitts will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Pitts at second with 2 down. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Here now the 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Beckham scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings.
O'Hara.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Nope, that's
Changeup
outside.
stays
Ball.
outside, and he's behind 2-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
High pop up. Pitts is there. 1 down.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
No balls, 1 strike.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. but to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Now at the plate, Wes Wunsch. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Stepping up now, Connor Pitts. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Connor Pitts.
He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Wunsch on at first. Nobody out. Missed with a slider. Pitts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. It's a versatile player defensively, normally a second baseman, but he's actually patrolling the outfield in this one.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Boof Bobo. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. First and second now, one man out. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
High and deep to right. O'Hara racing back. Still going back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here it is, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Striding in, John Pitts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll dive back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Short, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Hayward, still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 33 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Rolando Maldonado comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Tony Whiteman. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-2 home.
That's foul.
Whiteman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. O'Hara is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate again, Wes Wunsch, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as the blowout continues. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times. Jorge Costa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jorge Costa.
The catcher Jared Saltamamaki is in now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. So digging in now, Will Middlebrooks. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1.
This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alberto Burke.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alberto Burke. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. One is a cutter that misses, 2-1. The 2-2. Back up the middle. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Riding in once again, Jeremy Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder.
Here it comes.
Jeremy Pitts.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter on that one.
There's ball 4. Digging in, Jeff Pitts. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. And he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Two and one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Line towards center field. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right
So
fielder,
striding forward now, John Pitts. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Curveball that time, not even close.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bobo, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Striding into the box, Vinny Maldonado starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That's wide. 2-0. And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Steven Casto will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Digging in now, Steven Casto.
Steven Casto.
The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here's another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
So coming to the plate, Gordon Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-1 home. Smoke on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Right fielder.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now to the plate, Spencer O'Hara. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Hit hard, but foul. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off. 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah.
Now meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Tampa Bay posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Marvin Veras earns a league best 17th victory, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.